Hey everyone! Welcome back to our Kev Joce channel, a channel where we are who we are. I am Joce, and today I'll be talking about where I get my inspiration from. I am very passionate about this topic because I consider myself as a pretty creative person. I grew up around a musical background and later in my life found lots of joy in acting, and also recently started getting back into drawing and photography as well. So I am constantly looking around for inspiration, and if I had to answer the question of where I get my inspiration from, I would say everywhere. And I think that's the beauty of inspiration, is that you can find it on the street or on the internet or when you're on the bus like Kev. One of the reasons why I decided on this topic was because I was going through a creative slump a few weeks ago, and I wanted to know where Kev got his inspiration from. And but as for me, I do have a few places where I tend to go to look for inspiration, so I would like to share those with you. And the first one is music. As I said before, I come from a very musical background, so my dad, my sister, and I are all musicians. Um, so growing up around music has definitely shaped me into the person that I am today. And even today, my taste in music is constantly evolving and changing. Um, I love discovering new songs and new artists, and my go-to place for listening to music is Spotify. And I particularly love the Discover Weekly playlists that come out every week. They curate a number of songs according to your own personal taste, and I always find something that I love there. And whenever I find that favorite song, I always add it into my own playlist that I like to create for myself. And yeah, I listen to it until I basically get tired of it, and then I make a new playlist, and it goes on and on. Another place that I get my music inspiration from is SoundCloud, and that is where I tend to find more smaller artists and yeah, less known artists, which are really good. Um, and I also get music inspiration from YouTubers' vlogs, which goes on to my next source of inspiration, which is YouTube. I love watching YouTubers, especially lifestyle vloggers. And I do plan on having my own lifestyle vlogging channel in the future, which is why I love looking at vloggers, content creators, and those content creators are usually also on Instagram as well. And I love looking at pictures and anything that is visually aesthetic. And so I get a lot of inspiration from that. And it kind of gives me an idea of what I want to create in the future when I do those things myself. And my last source of inspiration that I would like to mention is Pinterest. Now, Pinterest for me is like a vision board. So what I do is I gather pictures that I like, and those can be art, photography, fashion, inspiring quotes, anything visually aesthetic again that I love. I basically put them together onto one board, and it's kind of like cutting out pictures from your favorite magazine and then making a collage out of them. It's pretty much the same thing, except done digitally on Pinterest. And so yeah, those are the places that I tend to draw inspiration from. Um, I love looking for inspiration because I think that it helps me look at the world in a different perspective, and also makes me have more meaningful and better conversations with people around me, and just overall stay curious. which I love. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Kev and Joce.